Hello, parents and caregivers. Kat here, that parenting coach. Let's talk about what connection before correction actually looks like, because I sure say it a lot. And I think a lot of parents hear that phrase and imagine that they need to become some kind of parenting wizard and have exactly the right things to say. And you don't, my friend. Connection is often much simpler than what people think. So let's just start with some common examples. Like your child throws their backpack across the room after school. Most of us immediately want to say, pick that up. And eventually, yes, that backpack still needs to be picked up. But connection first might sound something like, whoa, looks like school was a lot today. Or, you seem pretty frustrated. Or even, I'm so glad you're home, sweetie. Notice what happened? We acknowledge the child before addressing the behavior. Okay, let's try another one. Your child is yelling because it's time to turn off the tablet. Oh, we know that one. So correction sounds like, stop yelling. Connection could sound like, you really weren't ready to be done. Or perhaps something like, that's disappointing when you're having so much fun. Or even something like, dude, I get it. It's hard. And then later, the tablet is still going off. Connection doesn't remove the limit. It helps the child feel understood while the limit stays in place. So here's another one. Oh yeah, your child hits their sibling. Yep. Parents often worry that connection it means, oh, sweetie, tell me about your feelings while you keep hitting people. No, hitting is not okay, actually. So, absolutely not. Safety always comes first. Connection, though, that could sound something like, I'm not going to let you hit. And then you pause. And I'd even take a deep breath. You are really angry right now. That's connection. The limit happened immediately. The understanding came right after. Here's probably the biggest shift that helped me. Connection isn't something you do to your child. It's how you show up. It's your tone, your body language, your ability to stay calm when they are struggling. Because our children borrow our nervous systems long before they can even listen or comprehend to the words that come out of our mouth. Here's a question that I often think to myself when I'm looking at situations. What would help this child feel safe enough to listen? Not, how do I make them obey? How do I make them listen? We want to avoid, how do I win this argument kind of mentality thinking. And just look at, what would help them feel safe enough to hear me? Because correction teaches, and connection prepares the brain to learn. That's the order. Connection first, correction second. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And I'm Kat, that parenting coach. And just a little reminder, parenting can be hard, and it was never, ever meant to be done alone. So be sure to hit subscribe and like, follow, and do all those things so we can become that village to raise the child. Have a great day.